So hey y'all, my name is Vixen. We back with another episode of Who the Hell Did I Marry? Featuring none other than Mr. Joe Myron himself, y'all. And this is Vixen Explains It All, for real, for real. First off, I want to start off by saying, if you're new, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I want to thank all the truck drivers because I was just recently told the little trucker babies is watching me. Thank you, y'all. So I just want to thank everybody for their support. Like I said, we just getting started. So with that being said, on the last episode of Who the Hell Did I Marry, featuring Mr. Joe Myron himself, we left off stating that Mr. Joe Myron is a whole informant out here. Little baby went on, he had set me up, literally set me up, left the front door cracked so the police didn't catch us in the act after he tried to gaslight me, for real, and tried to lie and blame it on my kids. He also stated that he was going to go ahead and pay for my lawyer if my charges didn't get dropped, which they didn't get dropped. And JoJo, well, we all know he ain't pay. He did not pay. He ain't pay for real, which I was shocked because he definitely said he was going to pay. But it is what it is. It got handled. So with that being said, y'all, let's get to it, baby. Go ahead and grab your cocktail. You already know. I got mine. And the reason why I be having these cocktails for these story times is because, baby, going back through this hell, I be needing it for real, for real. So y'all, go ahead and grab yours and meet me back here. With that being said, y'all, let's go. So like I said on the last episode of Who the Hell Did I Marry? Joe Myron set me up, for real. So with that being said, like I left off on, he was going to pay for my lawyer, which he didn't, which is fine. Because baby, but it's believed I was down to the lawyer's office, getting it taken care of, showing them the paperwork, asking them, what could you do for me? What can you do for me? So they went ahead. I went ahead and paid the lawyer, which was, I'm glad I did. Because at first he was trying to get me to take, I forgot what type of charges the lawyer was trying to get me to take. I was like, no. I was hell-bent. He was just basically saying, like, you don't even have to worry about that. It's just going to be like dropped down to like a parking ticket. No.
No.
I want whatever deal JoJo got. He got nothing. I don't know who he knows down there to the jail, to the courts. I don't know who he knows. Like I said, he been telling on people since 1999. He been telling on folk. So he got a whole little rapport with the sheriff's office and the police officers and all the things. I don't know. But I want the same deal. Give me what he got. And so my lawyer is like, okay, well, I'll see what we can do. So they ended up going to court. Like I said, they wanted to give me the little plea deal where I don't even get like he said, it's almost just like being dropped down to a parking ticket. But I think it was a gross misdemeanor. I don't want no gross misdemeanor. I want nothing. I got stuff to do. I want nothing. And so he was like, well, all right, we'll see. Yeah, sir, you work for me. I hired you to work for me. Give me what I want. Woo, child. So then a couple of months go by. I believe it's like 2 months or whatever. They got to go back to court because he went ahead and pushed it out, got me back on calendar. So they went back. And he was like, the lawyer ended up texting me because I didn't have to go to court because I had a lawyer. The lawyer ended up texting me and he was like, okay, we got it all the way dropped down. We got it dismissed. And that's what I like to hear. You did your job. Thank you, sir. So, I'm ecstatic. So, mind you, I put it on a credit card. So, I'm asking Joe Myron, like, since you caused this shit, do you have, like, are you going to pay on the credit card? What you want to do? He is stalling. One thing about him, when he don't want to do nothing, he's going to stall you all the way out. Like, he's going to act like he's going to do something. He's going to stall you out. And if you really didn't have the money for real, you should have just said so. Because trust and believe it's going to get paid regardless. But this is your fault. Like, you pulled this. With that being said, y'all, we are out of the woods with this. So now I don't have to worry about this. This is no longer on my conscience. I'm ready to move forward. Y'all, I'm ready to move forward. So I'm still working at my little law firm job. Like, you know, I can't have stuff like really on my record like that. So I'm trying to move forward. Like I stated, I'm doing my law firm job. I'm doing all the things. Like I said, good times don't last always with this man. They don't last always. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and get to the thick of things. So the great sickness hit, which is COVID, of course. So it hits. I'm at work and everybody, we're all talking about COVID because we don't know nothing about it. We're like, you know, everybody is very much miseducated, but we all know that it's killing folk. So we are, you know, we're talking about it. You know, we're coming in, sanitizing our hands. We're just doing the most. We're doing the most. And the office I worked at was a small office. So we're doing the most. Like, we're just trying to protect ourselves, trying not to get sick. Because especially for me, my point of view, it's killing everybody. I'm seeing like the news when people in New York. I'm seeing the news with people in Vegas. The hospital rates are at an all-time high. I'm like, no, I don't want to get this. I do not want to get this. So y'all, with that being said, my job, this is like in March, I believe. So my job is, I'm just like, I'm at work and everything is cool, y'all. I get a call from HR. And they're like, and you know, everything was cool. It was kind of early, but she's like, hey, effective immediately, we're gonna go ahead and be laying you off. Who? Why? I can't sit at home. Do you know JoJo will just pull up on me? I don't want to sit at home. Yeah. So they're letting us know they've laid off several people. They had several offices, so they laid off several people. I'm just like, oh my God. Of course, I called JoJo. I'm like, yo, they just laid me off, this, that, and the third. And he's like, okay, like, don't worry about it. Yeah, I am very much so worried about it. And so I'm just like, no. Yeah, I go home for the day. So I think I'm home about a day or two, you know, trying to get into the swing of my new life with me being locked in the house. Because basically during this time, that's when they were starting the lockdown. And so my kids was doing schoolwork from home. I'm just at home. And so, you know, I'm just doing like major cleaning, stuff that I really didn't have a chance to do during that time because, yeah, because it was just like, my schedule was very hectic, you know, making sure my kids get off of school. I think at this time I really had I have 4 kids still in school. My 2 oldest daughters had already graduated. My son was a senior. I felt so bad for him. Literally, he got the short end of the stick for his senior year. I would say he did a lot of stuff for his junior year. He went to prom and everything. But as far as his senior year, like popping out for real, no. The beginning of his senior year was cool. But like the middle to end, basically from March to like the end, it was horrible. My son popped out though. Sometimes you gotta pop out and shove it. But he did pop out. I'm gonna tell y'all about that too though. So anyway, like I said, you know, I really didn't have time to thoroughly clean the house like I would have liked. Y'all. Okay, so a couple of days into me being home, which was cool. Like, we're stacking up the house. We're getting everything we can get because the shelves at the store, and baby, were very minute. They barely had anything on the shelves. Anything. I was trying to get big bags of rice, big bags of whatever because it was so bare. The stores were bare. It was horrible. And so during quarantine, Joe Myron was clearly over here because where was he gonna go? So he's over here with us. You know, we're chilling. We're, you know, making the most of our time. And actually, everything was going pretty good. Now that I think about it, it was going pretty good. And surprisingly, he was stacking up my wine and making sure I was straight at the house. I think he was really enjoying it, y'all, because he knew I couldn't go nowhere. He didn't have no worries out of me. He didn't have to rack his brain. So he was excited that I was just in the house. So I'm in, like I said, I'm in the house, I'm in cleaning mode, I'm starting downstairs. You know, it's taking me a couple of days because I got a big ass house. So it's taking me a couple of days to do what I gotta do. So finally, I would say like a week or two later, no, about a week later, because it didn't take me that long to do everything downstairs. About a week later, you know, like I said, everything's cool. We was actually getting along. Surprisingly, we were actually getting along during COVID. Like, you know, everybody, we're in here like trying to play a game. We're just really making the most of our time, everybody in the house. Because, you know, it was very, you know, we're not used to being all together at the house all day long at one time. Not going outside acting like if we open up the door, the plague is coming in the house. So we're really just in the house, big chilling. Y'all, I get upstairs to my room. I'm cleaning my room. You know, I'm doing all the stuff in my room that I'm supposed to be doing. You know, I'm looking around like, you know, just like, I mean, it wasn't that bad, but you're just looking like, where do I start type stuff if you want to deep clean. Like, where do I start? So, you know, like I'm cleaning, folding up clothes, making sure, you know, vacuuming the floor, cleaning the closet. So then I get over here by, I have a mini fridge in my room, or I had one. I had one in my room. And so I'm like, what is all that stuff up there? It looks very much cluttered. So, you know, I start cleaning off the mini fridge. I'm doing all the stuff, y'all. And right hand of God, I cannot make this up. I put this on baby girl right here. I cannot make this shit up. That's why this shit flows so easy. Because I can't make it up. Y'all, I go to pick up. Okay, so y'all, and I got some receipts, so I'm going to put them in here too for y'all. So y'all, do you know how for Christmas you get like a holiday tin? And the holiday tin, a bucket, it has popcorn in there. And it got like 3 different flavors. It has caramel, it has butter, and what's the last one? I think the last one is plain, if I'm not mistaken. Plain? So caramel, butter popcorn, and plain popcorn. And it has like little dividers in there. And you know, you share it with the whole family or whatever. So y'all, I go to lift this, the bucket is on top of the refrigerator. Y'all, I go to lift this bucket off the top of the refrigerator, and baby, do you know, I go to pick it up. I'm like, why I can't pick this up? I look, the bucket is empty. I'm like, it's been here for a while, because if it's March, we got it in December. That's been 3 months. And so I'm like, what's going on with it? And so I open the top part of the freaking can, y'all. Do y'all know? Joe Myron, Joe from you, this is how he got his name for stuff like this. Baby, this man has drilled a hole in the front of the tin and a hole in the very bottom of the tin. Enough, and he's very crafty. So big enough to run the cord from the back of the tin up to the top where he's taped the camera with black masking tape to the front of the popcorn tin so he could see me in the room. So he could watch me all day in the house. Y'all, he could watch me move around the house all day. And to be honest with y'all, I do not know how long he has had this tin here. I guess at least since December, so he got 3 months worth of footage. But y'all, what? Joe, what? Okay, and so I'm looking, I'm like, and I'm letting y'all know that really right there, I mean, I found several cameras around the house since before then. Several trackers. But I mean, I really feel like that has taken the cake. I really should have, I should have threw that man out on his ears. But y'all, I was so flabbergasted and shocked. I literally went to pick it. I tried to pick the tin up. I couldn't pick it up. And I'm like, why can't I pick it up? I looked behind it. Mind you, the mini fridge is black. And so is the masking tape. And so is the black cord. This man, he thought about this. I don't know if he went on down there and Googled some stuff. How can you hide the camera? I don't know how his diabolical brain thinks. Girl, when I tell y'all, I go, I look, I'm looking, but I'm following the trail. I'm ripping all that mess up. I'm ripping it up. I'm ripping it up. I'm snatch the thing up. And I know he knows. Like, I'm sure he knows because he probably has a special phone just for me. Just for him to watch me all day. When he seen that thing go black, I'm sure he lost his mind. I snatched that thing up. I am just floored. I snatched it up, and with my first instinct, like the other cameras, my first instinct was to start beating the hell out of it and smash the camera. But something told me, y'all, something told me to take a picture. And guess what I did? I took a picture and a video. Which y'all gonna see. Y'all are gonna see in here. It'll be around here. Maybe I'll post it right here. But look, y'all are gonna see it. Y'all are for sure gonna get this because I can't make this up.
Oh, I'm gonna beat her at racquetball, make her cry, make her really sad, bum her out. And then for sure, we're gonna close the deal.
Close the deal?
But you know, make love.
No way. You let me beat you.
No?
No.
You remember this? Oh, geez, Cheryl.
Oh my God. I cannot make this up. So, you know, I'm on the phone. I'm calling my daughters. I'm calling Aaliyah. I'm calling my oldest daughter. Y'all. And they are like, when I tell you, their mouths are on the floor and their eyes are bugged out. They are shocked. They're shocked, and I ain't gonna lie, they was really worried. They were really worried about me after they heard that. Yeah, they was not for it. They was not for it. I was sending them whatever I found after that, just so they could have it and keep track of it. Everything. Like anytime I found anything weird, I was showing it. So yeah. So of course, like Joe Myron gets home that evening. Mind you, I done already took the bucket. I done hit the bucket in my kids' room. I think my son's room. I done hit the bucket in my son's room and everything, y'all. Everything. Y'all. And so I am just floored. I can't wait for him to get home. When I tell you, I cannot wait for him to get home. PTSD. Let me drink a little bit of this. I cannot wait for little JoJo to get home. So JoJo gets home, y'all. JoJo gets home. JoJo has the audacity. When I tell you it's the audacity for me, the audacity for me. You should have came in here with your tail tucked between your legs and been like, baby, let me explain. Let me explain what happened. Or little mom, let me let you know something. No, he's coming in and he is guns blazing. Bitch, if you don't check your tone when you talk to me right now, I'm going to need you to lower your tone when you talking to me right now. Because, baby, we're about to go on back down to the jail. We are on our way because the way you played in my face right now, we are on our way. Y'all, I had no privacy in this house. I had none. No privacy. You know, I didn't call my mama. I didn't call my dad. I didn't told my sister. I didn't told everybody about this damn 10. Because I really can't believe it. I done had several messed up relationships that was annoying as hell. I ain't never had nothing like this. No, I have never had nobody do me like this. Y'all, he really has no explanation. And he's really not apologetic too much. He's really not. I'm telling him, yo, you got to go. I ain't going to be able to do this. I'm not going to be able to do this. Yeah, so we are beefing. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to do this. And so, Joe Myron, yeah, he don't care. He's not trying to leave still. And it's the pandemic, so he really has to know where to go. But I'm letting him know, like, we have to do something else. You cannot live with me. You can't live with me. So he's feeling some type of way. He's cussing, and if I ain't gonna live here, nobody gonna live here, this and that and the third. Let the word begin, shall we? After you, sir. Right this way. So Okay, so anyway, so that day happens, everything dies down. He don't leave, but I'm giving him a chance because I'm just not gonna throw him out on his ears as I should have though. I should have. I don't throw him out on his ears. You know, I'm trying to work with him. I'm like, okay, so are you gonna be apartment hunting? Like, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for apartments. Da da da, this and that. I'm like, okay, so like, you know, the next day we're trying to be cordial or whatever. And he was like, yeah, I'm looking for apartments and this and this and that. I got a couple lined up. In reality, y'all, he was really looking for no apartments. He was never looking for nobody's apartment. He was content here. He didn't care. He did not care. I promise he didn't. So he's saying that he's looking for apartments and everything. He's getting up, going to work. I'm not trusting the house because I don't trust it. And I believe when we went to my mama's house, I know I took the kids because literally we were off every day. So you know how we end up, how people were probably like going to other people's house, but I was just going to my mama's house, took the kids over there. So we're at my mama's house, you know, we're just hanging out, me and the kids. We just go over there maybe for like a couple hours. But one thing about Jamar, he has a track on my car, so he knows when I'm gone. Y'all, why did he rummage? I don't even know what made him go look for that camera in my son's room. So one day I told my son, so mind you, that's the time we left the house. So it's been like a week or two, and I'm like, son, go get me that thing. And that shit took to my mama's house. That's where I should have took it. But I'm like, go get me that thing I put in your room. I put it in the back of his closet, in the very back of his closet. He goes in there. He's like, it's not in there. Boy, you don't even know where you're looking. Let me go see. I go back in there, and it's not in there, y'all. Jamarvin gets to the house. I'm like, why was you in my son's closet? He's like, what are you talking about? I said, you didn't took the damn camera. I mean, the popcorn tin with the camera in it. Why'd you take it? He was like, because he didn't even deny it. He didn't want his fingerprints on that shit for real. That's what I'm getting. Y'all, this man was just too much to deal with. And it's even gonna get worse after this. So y'all, like I said, with that being said, he's still here. It's been, and you know, like I said, he doesn't never address the pink elephant in the room. He's never gonna do that. He's never gonna, actually, let me take that back. I told him, I'm like, so he wanted to make it work after this, but mind you, this is when we're spending so much time because of COVID. COVID was tricking hella people into relationships. Oh, they was hella people into relationships. So we're like, okay, so I guess we're just gonna go ahead and try to work it out. He was like, okay. So I'm like, you have to fucking change. You can't continue to act like this. He was like, I promise I'm not. I should have made this nigga sign a contract saying that he was gonna change. But you can't change crazy. You cannot change crazy. So y'all, so we're like trying to, you know, work through this. It's a couple months in now. Everything is still on lockdown. We're chilling. Everything's a good vibe. You know, because everybody was locked down. He ended up, I feel like after a while we were going stir crazy in the house. I feel like everybody was probably feeling that way. He actually goes and buys the whole family bikes. He buys everybody bikes. Everybody. I know he's like, I got a surprise for you. I'm like, got a surprise for me? I'm excited. He gets me a Tiffany blue bike. Like, he knows I love Tiffany blue. I don't know if he knows, but that's what he got me. He gets me the bike. It's a little beach cruiser. Got a cup holder. You know, I can put my wine in there. Got like another little holder. It's cute as hell. He buys me that. He gets him a bike. So he only started off with 2 bikes first. Mine's and his. So we live in Las Vegas. So the strip was all the way shut down. The strip is shut down. He's like, I got a surprise. I'm gonna take you somewhere too. I'm like, okay. So I'm excited. But I don't even think that I see the, yeah, he already had showed me the bikes at the house. I'm excited. He didn't put lights on my wheels. Hey, I'm excited. I'm fancy out here. Yay. I was excited. So I'm like, we're gonna go on a strip. But of course we had to wear masks and everything like that. So we park at the very end of the strip. I've never, like, I feel like to experience that, it was cool. It was cool. Even though he drive me crazy and gets on my damn nerve. But experiencing like not one car on the strip, and hella people just riding bikes, hella people up and down the strip. It's dead on the strip. There's no cars on the strip whatsoever. I don't even think they could have, because they can't even go to the casinos. The casinos were shut down. We're riding. It's a good time, actually. Believe it or not, it's a good time. We're riding up and down the street. We're having a good time. We ride to one end, we come back. We got our mask on. We end up coming back, going to like a little restaurant. There's some ladies in there. They're like, "Oh my God, your bike is so cute!" Like, you know, they're admiring my bike, and you know, I'm thinking it's cute too. It's really cute. And so, you know, we're just at dinner. We're chilling. We talking, bantering, whatever. And then he's like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna get more bikes for the family." Like, so basically that's how he ended up getting bikes for everybody. So he ended up getting bikes for everybody. My kids, his kids, he got bikes for everybody. And so, you know, we would go and like do like a little bike ride around the neighborhood, nothing too serious. He would bring his kids back because his kids was not around my house. So he would bring them over and we would be riding around the neighborhood and stuff like that with our bikes. It was cool. It was a good little, you know, it was a cool little time or whatever. So I got like 9, 10 bikes. Let me see. 4, 5, 6. I got 8 bikes in my garage, hanging upside down in my garage. You know, we got all these bikes and everything. So like I said, you know, everything was going pretty. It was going pretty smooth. It was going pretty smooth. So y'all, I'm gonna bring in a new character, and then I'm gonna end this, cause baby, what this new character bring, what Beyonce say? Biggie with the good hair. Anyway, so I have a home. Well, she wasn't my homegirl, but she was my homegirl. But it's crazy because our kids have kids together, so that's how I even met her. At first, I wasn't messing with her. I didn't even feel like she was. I felt like she was too envious and weird. Like she was really giving that. So we're gonna call her Becky. So y'all, Becky has a son. I have a daughter. This is my oldest child. This is her second oldest child. So they had a baby together. Is it at this time? They had one baby together at this time during COVID. They had one baby together. So y'all, you know, I don't too much care for Becky. When I meet Becky, she is not my cup of tea. She's giving all of DWT. And if you don't know what DWT is, I don't know what to say. But she's giving all the trash. And so I'm looking at her and I'm like, I cannot believe that this is his mama. He's so suave and well put together. And he was raised by this. And so, you know, we're like I said, we're not gelling the first time. The first time I meet her, my daughter had moved to Washington. And she hadn't even known him that long. She ended up picking up and moving to Washington. So I already felt some type of way. Like, girl, why are you going to Washington with these people? You don't even know these people. They can kill you down there. She picks on up. She moves down there. But she's already like 22 at this time. She's already an adult. And so, you know, I just feel like that was too far for her. So she ended up coming back. And she was like, I'm going to go back. And I'm just going to, she was going to drop herself back out here. And so the one bitch was like, the lady was like, Becky was like, I'll go ahead and drive back with you. Because I was trying to get her to shake them people. So she goes ahead and she brings my daughter back, which I guess I'm grateful for that because my daughter made it back. And even though I know she could have made it back on her own, but she comes back, she drives back out here with her. They get back down here, and so the first time I see my daughter, she's at Aaliyah's house. So she's at Aaliyah's house, and you know, we're over there. We're happy to see her. Her siblings is, it's a total of 6. I have a total of 6 kids, so we're all excited to see her. We're rallying around her. And she's at, like I said, Aaliyah's house. And so we're barbecuing. We're hanging out by Aaliyah's pool. Aaliyah had a great pool in her apartment. So we're hanging out, but this broad walks in like she it. Girl, you better sit down. You eat last because I run this. So I feel like immediately we kind of started like bumping heads a little bit. We definitely start bumping heads a little bit, y'all. And, I was like, I whispered to my daughter, I'm like, girl, I do not like this bitch. Mom, she's cool. Mom, she's cool. But she was like, I don't know, she was cool with she was getting cool with both of my daughters. I ain't like her. And normally, I'm a Pisces, y'all. I'm a Pisces. He an Aries, I'm just playing. But I'm a Pisces, and we have very strong intuition. For real, for real. We do. And I knew I did not like this hoe from the beginning. I should have never listened to my daughter, and I should have went with my instinct, my gut instinct, y'all. With that being said, we're going to leave this right here. We didn't introduce Becky into this situation. Y'all, and Becky got a lot to give. Wait till we get to it. So anyway, with that being said, y'all, make sure y'all like, subscribe, baby, hit that what? That bell. And I'll see y'all in my next video.